Hello, we're going to read to you The Wild Tree House of Borneo, and it's a wonderful story about the rainforests of Indonesia and Malaysia. And when I was about 20, I went to Indonesia and went and found orangutans. I walked for days and days in the rainforest. Finally, I saw a mummy orangutan and her baby, and the mum was very scared of me, and she threw sticks down at me from the top of the trees. But when I was there, I saw amazing big trees, loads of beautiful flowers, the Rafflesia flower, which is the biggest flower in the world, lots of incredible birds, and so many wonderful insects and reptiles and amphibians. So these forests are very, very special. And this story is about the forest and about palm oil, which we were talking about before. So here goes. The Wild Tree House of Borneo. On the big island of Borneo, there lie rainforests that are some of the oldest in the world, even older than those found in the Amazon rainforest. There's Borneo. See whether you can find it on your atlas of the world. There lives a playful boy named Tubi, a hunter's son. There he is with his daddy. There he is. He's a hunter's son and a native from the land of Sabah. Tubi likes to follow his daddy everywhere he goes. Tubi lives in a traditional longhouse. Look at that house. It goes on and on and on. Very different from our houses. He lives with his family, his parents, his grandparents, his uncles and aunties. Those are all the nets they hang out. The house is so long he can barely see to the end of it. My gosh. One day he notices some new faces he had never seen before hiding at a corner of his home. Hang on, I don't recall having new cousins, thought Tubi to himself. Look, there they are. They're all hiding in his house. They were indeed very peculiar looking creatures. One had claws, another was covered in red hair, and the other had an enormous long nose. Look, there they are. He's looking at them. "Who goes there?" he said. "What are you doing in my house?" "I am Sunny the sun bear." "I am Red the orangutan." "And I am Nosy the proboscis monkey." Oh, our homes have been cut down by big scary machines. Now we have nowhere left to go, explained Red the orangutan. The big machines cutting down his home. Yeah, you can. There are all the animals leaving the rainforest. Dearie me, look at that. Mummy, you're going to help them. We have even lost our parents, says Tubi.
All these out and plant a new
forest. Good boy.
We have lots of different types of trees.
Good.
With fruits for the animals.
Good. We have lost our parents and now there's just the three of us keeping each other company, added Red, with tears welling up in his eyes. Tubi felt very sad listening to their troubles. So all the rainforest has been removed for palm oil, just one type of tree that will not make a home for hardly any animals, just a few birds. It's no good, not compared with those ancient forests. "But you can't stay here. My daddy is a hunter and he might hunt you and eat you," Tubi said to him. But there's his daddy. He's a traditional hunter.
Why does he eat stuff I like to eat everything?
I know, it's a good point, but the thing is, he is one man and he lives in the forest and it's the tradition. And that's how he can't go to the supermarkets or the shops. So he eats animals and plants and different things like that. So Tubi then came up with a clever idea. He took them to the tallest tree behind his house. Look at that. There's Red the orangutan, Sunny the sun bear, and proboscis monkey. And they're looking way up to this tree. They looked up and up and up. Up there is where you will be safe in our new house, Tubi exclaimed. Look at that tree. It can't even go on one page. It needs to go in 3 pieces. It goes up and up and up and up. You can see, Bethy. It took them many days and many nights of hard work until finally the wild tree house of Borneo was complete. Look at that. That is amazing. There's Tubi. Look, there he is. He's so happy in his wonderful tree house with all his wonderful friends.
Can I see them all?
Yeah, you can. They're wonderful, aren't they?
Coconut.
Yeah, there's coconuts and bananas.
I'm looking for
to eat that.
Coconuts and
They're
bananas.
not coconuts, they're bananas.
They are. Those are
They're
coconuts.
mangoes.
Look at that.
Mangoes.
Look, show your friends. Look at that amazing treehouse. Can you see it?
Mangoes.
They look a bit like mangoes, those, don't they? Well,
They're
they're eating all
green.
kinds of wonderful things. But a new home is never complete without a party. And all the animals in the forest were invited to see the new house. There they are. And from that day on, the Wild Tree House of Borneo became a shelter for all the animals who had lost their homes. Look, they're right up there. Let's show your friend. Look at all the animals having a wonderful party.
Wait, Mum, there you see the party.
And there it is. They're right up on the top of that tree house. It's such an enormous tree. All their friends. That is amazing.
What's